Okay, how are you guys doing? Okay, I'm really excited because I was looking for a book to read you today and I found the book that I wanted to read you the other day, the baseball book, my favorite baseball book. So I'm super excited that I found it. It wasn't at Carmel, it was at home. This is just like real circle time where I'm always can't find my pen or I can't find my whiteboard or something. Okay, so I'm super excited. I put my Giants jersey back on, and I'm in Ben's bed because Ben has a bed made out of baseball bats. Isn't that cool? Okay, it's a perfect place to read The Night Before Baseball at the Park by the Bay. And it's another rhyming book. Do you see the picture? A lot of you guys have been here, huh? What city is that? A lot of you guys have been there. You've told me. And we know all about the Golden Gate Bridge, right? You guys should tell your families what kind of bridge the Golden Gate Bridge is. Do you guys remember? Is it a beam bridge? Is it a floating bridge? Nope. Do you remember what that word is? It's a suspension bridge. It's held up by suspension cables. It's a suspension bridge. Okay, let's read. The Night Before Baseball at the Park by the Bay. I'll try to hold it so you guys can see it really well. Has anyone ever been there? I've been there. I love it there. 'Twas the night before baseball, and all through the land, black and orange caps ready, favorite gloves are at hand, as the dark months give way to the lightness of spring. Like it's spring for us right now. Opening day comes tomorrow, and baseball is king. All the sitting and waiting will finally be gone when they open our park and we get our game on. Look at, there's a big exclamation point because they're excited. The author's excited about opening day. Oh, look at that little guy in a bed. In the shadows of dreams of the young boy this night, there is so much excitement and too much delight. With the new season start just hours away, he can't seem to rest. He just wants to play. So he tosses and turns and imagines the joy of being a major league pitcher who is still just a boy. Oh, there he is. Look, he fell asleep. While he falls deep asleep, Ryan cradles his glove and dreams of pitching a big game for the Giants, his love. He has a sinker, a fastball, a changeup, a slurve. But most important of all, he has guts and the nerve. Those are all the different kind of tricky pitches he can pitch. To pitch when most needed with courage and verve. Oh, look. Looks like there's a game going on now. A dream team of Giants join Ryan to play as they battle their rivals on opening day. With Buster to catch, Matt and Timmy cheer on. Fans are thrilled by the talent, the speed, and the brawn. The crowd's all decked out in orange and black. They cheer and they scream. They're so glad to be back. Look at those happy fans cheering on their team. It's fun to go to a baseball game because you can yell and scream and be loud. I like that. With the score tied at 1, the pitching's been great. It's a duel among aces. The innings get late. Each of these teams can still win the game. Both have sluggers galore that are too rough to tame. Do you guys know what a slugger is? What's a slugger? A slugger is someone who can hit the ball so hard, hit lots of home runs. I think we have some sluggers in TK. They hit for the gaps and aim for the fences, work every at-bat to break down defenses. In the bottom of the 8th, the Giants score a big run to the last inning now. It's time to get the job done. There's 9 innings in a baseball game. Look, who's the pitcher now? The Giants' next pitcher controls the game's fate. With the heart of the order due up at the plate. In the lead by 1 run after 8 innings played. The starter pitched so well, and now he's getting some aid. So coach calls on young Ryan to finish the game as the ninth inning pitcher, the closer by name. Ryan's practiced a lifetime for this very chance to pitch the big game and make the ball dance. Look at his jerseys like mine. Do you think he can do it? He's just a kid. Look at the little kid out on the big baseball field. Careful. Fans roar with excitement and shout out with glee as Ryan enters his first game at the park by the sea. This baseball park's right on the ocean. He jogs from the dugout, surveying the crowd, heart pumping intensely and thumping out loud. Does your heart ever pump really hard when you get nervous? Would you be nervous running out in front of a whole crowd of people to pitch? His teammates cheer on as the players prepare, but the other team taunts him as they stare and they glare. It's not very kind. The ump calls for the pitch. The crowd settles in. The first batter leans in with a sneer and a grin. Ryan steps on the mound, firmly gripping the ball. Then he fires his best stuff, amazing them all. The batter stands frozen, dazed and confused, fooled by 3 strikes his bat never used. 3 strikes, that means the first batter's out. He's out of there. Ryan's doing it. Let's see what happens next. He's got to get 3 outs. With pitches so speedy and tricky and smart, the second batter swings away right from the start. Ryan's fastballs have zip, his curveballs have grooves. The sliders he throws makes incredible moves. The batter takes aim and gives it his all, but try as he may, he can't hit the ball. Ryan's skills on the mound seem well beyond doubt. He paints the strike zone, and the batter strikes out. 3 more strikes, you're out. He's got 1 more batter. But the third batter, Brute, is the toughest of all. Pitchers fear him the most. He's crushed many a ball. Home runs are his weapons each time he appears. 1 swing of his bat can bring pitchers to tears. Oh no. Brute is seasoned and salty and eats rookies for lunch. But young Ryan is crafty and plays on a hunch. Ryan pitches to full count. Brute puffs up at the plate. Brute's expecting a fastball, all speedy and straight. Ryan fakes fastball motion, but throws his best slurve, striking out the big Brute with a steely reserve. Brute tosses his bat. He's been fooled by a kid. Then he nods to the mound. With respects, tips his lid. He tips his hat. Good job, kid. With 3 batters out, the Giants have won. Fans erupt in great cheers for what Ryan has done. He tosses his hat, his glove, and his ball, then pumps up his fists in front of them all. Carried high by his teammates, all calling his name, Ryan shouts to the crowd, "I love this game." He looks so happy up there, huh? Oh, but was that really happening? No, he was having a dream. That was what he was dreaming was happen. As the morning sun rises and the boy starts to stir, he awakes from his dream. And at first it's a blur. Then a smile appears, then a grin, then a laugh. For last night was great fun, but it's only half of the fun we will have at the park by the bay. Our favorite time of the year is opening day. On the scoreboard it says, "Let's go Giants." There. He's at the big game, so happy. Hooray! The end. I love that book. So, Ryan's dream. What's Ryan's dream to be when he grows up? What does he want to be? He wants to be a baseball player. He wants to be a pitcher for the Giants. What do you want to be when you grow up? Can you make a picture of it in your head, what it would be like? Do you want to be a horseback rider or a doctor or a transitional kindergarten teacher. Today in your homemade story journals, I want you guys to draw a picture of you doing a job that you would like to be when you grow up. Like a scientist or a baseball player or what else can you think of? A chef. Some of you have been cooking and baking while you're at home. Does anybody want to be a chef? I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. So start thinking, what would be a fun thing to be when you grow up? Have a super fun day. Keep sending lots of pictures. Big hugs today. Miss you guys. Bye.